Hi guys, so in news that will no doubt upset further racist bigots and xenophobes, including the current Home Secretary, the High Court has ruled that Suella Braverman and Priti Patel's Rwanda removal scheme is unlawful. This follows an appeal by groups representing human rights and asylum seekers. Now before this there was a ruling that it was lawful, but in a limited and specific way. Now at the time Suella Braverman and her sycophants were celebrating, either not knowing or pretending not to know the limitations the court had put on it. But today the Justice said this.
The result is that the High Court's decision that Rwanda was a safe third country is reversed, and that unless and until the deficiencies in its asylum processes are corrected, removal of asylum seekers to Rwanda will be unlawful.
There you have it, unlawful. So back to square one. Now, how is Suella Braverman and the racists and bigots going to respond to this? Well, of course, they're going to attack the judge. They were supportive of the judge when the first ruling was that it was lawful, and I said in a limited and specific way. The court had requested that the government only deport people that they had determined were safe to be sent to Rwanda. Now, the government rhetoric was always, as soon as people arrive, we put them on a plane and send them to Rwanda. And the judge at the time who ruled in favor of the government said, you can't do that. You can deport people, yes, to Rwanda or send them to Rwanda, but you have to determine whether it's safe for them to go there, which is basically processing an asylum claim. Not completely, but somewhat similar. So that was one of the restrictions that the court had put on the ruling. Of course, Suella Braverman didn't mention that, and her supporters in the media didn't mention that. But now the court has upheld this appeal by those who were appealing against the original ruling. And it's a bad day, in a sense, for Suella Braverman. Now, as I said, what are the right-wing media and her supporters, both in and outside Parliament, going to do? They're going to attack the judges. They're going to attack the court. Standing in the way of democracy, standing in the way of the British people. They've done it before. We saw it when it came to Parliament and the proroguing of Parliament in respect to Brexit. So I can guarantee, I can put money on it, that the right-wing newspapers will be attacking the judges, and people both in and outside Parliament will be probably attacking them too, saying that they're not respecting the will of the British people. This is going to be used as a weapon going forward. How the judiciary needs to be reformed, or how Parliament needs to decide, not in quote-unquote unelected judges. There's a real risk here that the rhetoric will be turned up and become more toxic. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.